May I remind you that trading is risky and not suitable for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results. Please stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, and never risk money you can afford to lose. Welcome to QuantBox Daily. Today is Friday, February 10th. So, as you know, for those of you who follow me every single day, QuantBox is your global macroeconomic Quant-in-a-Box. A very cool fundamental tool that gives you a fundamental bias. For those of you who are new to the channel, what I recommend you do is hop over to QuantBox. $7.90 is a weekly trial, and you'll gain access to all the tools that we use to identify what our fundamental bias is. But more than just that, though, because you've got fundamental bias, as you can see here. You can look at Euro Pound, for example, and you can then see what your bias is, and it breaks down a score for you, gives you all the fundamental data, the sentiment, upcoming news, everything you possibly want across all your currency pairs, which is very, very handy. You've also got some other data, which is quite nice. You've got a dashboard, which gives you top buys and top sells, currency strength charts, and indices strength chart. Pretty cool. You've got a score chart summary, which breaks down your entire table of different currency pairs and what their scores are and how those scores are made up. And you can see scores are made up from COT data, retail sentiment, seasonality, trend reading, GDP growth, inflation, unemployment, and interest rate information. You've also got some data regarding your risk on and risk off, which is very, very cool. Retail sentiment, which is calculated from COT data. This is absolute gold, because to get this information broken down for you like this would be very difficult otherwise. And you can see here, you can see who's long and short in terms of investment traders or institutional traders. And you can see the balance of retail traders over here, which is very handy. You've also got seasonality, which breaks down what seasonality is like in this current month. Okay. For December, you can choose what your asset class is. And then something that we use every single day, which is the market heat map, which is very handy, because what this does is it gives you all of your bullish and bearish pairs. And we use this because it just saves us a whole bunch of time. We can then see what is currently the most bullish currency pairs. And, you know, with any luck, we get a bearish bias and we can then trade these down. Okay. Or we can continue trading them up as they pull back for higher lows. Or alternatively, we can look at the bearish pairs. They're bullish, come down to support for a buy, or come back for a lower high, and we can continue selling. That's the general idea. So what we're going to do today is look at the market heat map again. Yesterday we had a look at the top buys and top sells. Okay, today we'll go back to the market heat map, and we can see here that we've got dollar yen, Swiss franc yen, CAD yen. So a couple of yen pairs all bullish. So that's indication of risk on. You can see we got some indices up here as well. A few indices also in the bearish today, in the red today. We'll look at that in a moment. So dollar yen, Swiss franc yen, and CAD yen, right? So looking at our yen pairs, let's just look at all our yen pairs right now. I want to do a quick view on all the yen pairs. So neutral on Aussie yen, CAD yen coming through neutral, Swiss franc Japanese yen coming through strong buy, Euro yen coming through strong sell, pound yen coming through sell, and Kiwi yen coming through neutral. Okay. So let's look at Aussie. Let's do one by one. So Aussie yen, taking a look over here at Aussie yen. Okay, we can see here, still sitting inside this very flat, low volatility situation. And I've been saying to you for a while now, we're not going to trade this. Reason being because just look at that range. Okay, we're not interested in this. What we're looking for is a break of this range, so we can actually do something with this. Currently, we're not interested in buying or selling inside this very, very flat situation. You can see the 2155 completely flat. We're not doing anything with this. So all you then do is just move on to the next currency pair. Let's take a look at CAD yen. So CAD yen coming through neutral. So with CAD yen. So CAD yen coming through neutral on the daily. You can see they're neutral as well. On the H4 time frame, still neutral. Okay. Let's get rid of this range. Put a new one in over here. And you can see they're currently completely flat. Look at your 2155. Look how flat that is. You do not want to trade inside there. All right, cool. Swiss franc Japanese yen. I don't like to match these together, but we'll have a look at it. Strong buy. Let's take a look at Swiss franc Japanese yen. I'll look at my default. So here we are, Swiss franc Japanese yen. So we've got, again, price just hovering around, not doing much. And there's your range. Okay, so you were ranging over here. Price broke out, pulled back to the top of this range. But now you've got price ranging up here. Okay. 21 above the 55, telling you that you're bullish. I don't like position on this. Okay, completely out of position for a buy. So I'd leave this alone. What I'm looking for is pairs that are really standing out in terms of opportunities to trade a trend. And I don't think we're getting that right now. Euro yen strong sell. Let's take a look. I'm looking at that and I'm just thinking, I do not want to get involved in that. So not much changing over the last couple of days in this month of February. Okay, look at the H4 time frame. You can see they're completely sideways. Not my bag, baby. So we're going to leave that alone as well. It's not to say I won't trade this ever again. Of course I'm going to trade this again, but I want to see some movement. I want to see some volatility. And I'm completely patient because I realize that money lost is a real mission to make back. But money not lost is a real asset to invest. Okay, so I don't want to lose money unnecessarily. Certainly not. No point in breaking your surfboard in flat surf when you can just rather wait for waves and win the competition. Okay, pound yen is a sell. Let's have a look at pound yen. Yeah, nope, same story as the rest. Let's just get rid of this box over here. I'm back in my hometown, and so I'm using my actual trading computer, which is quite nice. You can see there, we can even lower this down like this. Bring it in like that. Completely sideways, okay? Not interested. And then Kiwi yen, neutral. Kiwi yen, neutral. You can see they're still neutral. And let's get rid of this. This could go on for a while, but here's the good news, friends. Once this is over, at some point in time, when that happens, there'll be some decent money to make off of this. It's going to be very, very patient. All right, so yen pairs are useless. Let's have a look and see what else we got here. We've got dollar Swissy, okay, cool. Euro Aussie, pound Aussie, Euro pound USD CAD. Let's go Euro Aussie and pound Aussie. Into our cross as we go. So Euro Aussie over here. We got Euro Aussie for a sell. Okay, you can see that we changed the color of this box. Still stuck inside that range. I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, nothing changing there. Pound Aussie coming through with a sell as well. Let's have a look at pound Aussie. Pound Aussie on the daily. You can see here, stuck in range over here. Moving over here on the H4, you can see there is our range. Leaving that alone. Okay. So far, not so good. Euro pound. So you can see Euro pound. Currently neutral. Where's my Euro pound? Give me a second. Here we go. Okay, Euro pound. Come up to the profit taking zone, come down. And where are we right now? So Euro pound coming through with a neutral bias on QuantBox. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with it over here. So we come with the weekly M3, we come with the weekly M2. Let's get rid of this range over here. One could say they're looking at that over there. Problem is that was this candle here on the 9th. We've subsequently moved up higher. Let's have a look and see, do we have any kind of trend on the lower time frames? So yesterday we came down off profit taking zone. We've now come up, made this higher low. So we've got coming from a bullish buy zone. So if you're looking for a scalp up towards targets, you're looking for a higher low. Okay. Currently flat. Higher low will do it for you. So pay attention to that. And then USD CAD. We can actually look at all the dollar pairs quickly. So we can see, okay, so USD CAD coming through the buy. Let's have a look at that. All right, nope, not interested. Definitely not. Sideways. Oh, show. Not interested in that. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Let's look at the rest of the dollar pairs. So we got euro dollar coming through, bias of strong sell. Let's have a look. I'm out of position for a sell, that's for sure, and currently ranging. So no, not going to touch that. Gee whiz, guys. Slim pickings, hey? Pound dollar going through the strong sell. Let's have a look. Okay, H4. We spoke about this yesterday. Not sure what to do with this. I still don't see any structure forming. You can see we got a channel, but I'm not sure what to do with that. So I'm going to leave this alone until we form some kind of structure. Let's go USD. Can we done USD? Can I just do Aussie dollar USD? Excuse me. Aussie USD on the daily. Now you can see there, we didn't know what to do this other day, and it's a good thing because you can see it's currently neutral. So we're going to leave that alone. Goodness gracious me. Hey. Strong sell on Kiwi dollar. Okay. Still sideways. I'm going to leave that alone. Let's change the color of this box so you can see more clearly. Okay. Nothing going on side there. Leave that alone. All right. In terms of the low pairs, what do we got? We've looked at Aussie USD, pound dollar, Aussie Swissy. You can look at our Swissies. So Aussie Swissy coming through neutral. Kiwi Swissy coming through sell. Let's look at Aussie Swissy first. So Aussie Swissy. Okay, still stuck in this range. Let's leave that alone. Kiwi Swissy coming through the sell. Okay, so this range not changing much. Currently at the bottom of the range. So if you are looking to trade the range, the problem is that we got fundamental bias coming through with a sell at the bottom of the range right now. So I simply can't sell this. So I'm going to leave that alone. CAD Swissy coming through with a bias of sell. Let's have a look at CAD Swissy. You can see sideways over here. I'm not going to touch that. Moving on. What else we got? Euro Swissy. Sell. Also sideways. Current at the bottom of the range. Not looking to sell that. Thank you. And then pound Swissy. Strong sell. Pound Swissy. Strong sell. Nope. Look at this range. Also bottom of the range. Gonna leave that alone. Gee whiz, friends. Hey. Gee whiz. See we had a trade signal there to buy that up. Clearly it went up. All right, guys. So leaving this alone as well. Okay. So that means that today you're going to spend your time doing something else other than trading. Take a look at things at New York. See where you are. But nope, I won't be doing anything today in the markets, most likely. I'll come back to New York and see where we are. Look at the market heat map, see if there's any opportunities that come up. But overall, looks like a day for chilling. I'm okay with that. Patience. But the thing is, make sure that you know how to identify when price is now broken out of the ranges. It's not happening right now, so we have to wait and see. But we're going to stay vigilant. We're going to stay disciplined. We're going to stay patient. And we're going to stay liquid. I hope you do the same. Have a good day. Cheers.